Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. Now, I got some things to get off my chest. As a big time Minnesota Viking fan, I have to I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, and best believe I'm gonna talk that talk. Now, that Eagles game, let me look up the stats right now, man. That Eagles game, the defending champions don't look like the defending champions right now. The Giants beat the brakes off of the Eagles 34-17. Now, I had the Eagles winning this game. I'm wrong. And I admit when I'm wrong. I'm really wrong because it wasn't just a typical division rival game, in my opinion. This was you guys are pretenders type deal. That's how bad the Giants was whooping all up on them. Honestly, the score could have been even a lot worse than what it is because the Eagles couldn't get no push. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't block. They couldn't do anything. And I said it on X. I tweeted when the game was going on. I said, if the Eagles can't establish the run, they're in trouble. If the Eagles can't establish the run, they're in trouble. Not taking anything away from Jalen Hurts. He is a Super Bowl champion. But something about the Eagles, they won their Super Bowl. Something, the energy, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, something is off with the Eagles. Shout out to my guy, Ron's opinion. Don't matter. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Appreciate you vibing with your boy. Something is seriously off with the Philadelphia Eagles because you let a rookie, I think this is his second game. His second game, do your defense dirty. Like, he literally did your defense dirty. And it was just the way he did it, though. Like, scrambling for first downs, whatever he wanted to do, he was doing against the Eagles defense. And let me just get to the title of this video because I'm just kind of yapping right now. I gotta really talk that talk right now because this is why I was trying to tell people when they was like, oh, after the JJ McCarthy, it shouldn't go against the Eagles. Bro, listen, bro. At the end of the day, technically JJ McCarthy's not a rookie quarterback. Jaxson Dart is literally a rookie quarterback, and you saw what he did. Now JJ McCarthy, he gonna have to play. He gotta be healthy. And I believe in JJ McCarthy, but Jaxson Dart is a straight up dog. Jaxson Dart is a straight up dog. It's the energy, the swag. And the thing about it, and Cameron Skattebo, if I messed his name up, my bad. Cameron Skattebo was a steal in the 2025 NFL draft. Let me say that one more time. This is just an honest opinion coming from a big time Minnesota Viking fan. And shout out to my guy Crispy. I missed the game, but I was, yes, convincingly the Giants won. Yes. Yo, Joshy, I'm not really sure what's up, but I'm going to say God bless to you, bro. What's good with you, though? But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. Cameron Skattebo was listen, Jaxson Dart might be a steal of the draft. I think he was a third rounder. But getting back to it, let me get this Cameron Skattebo. He's not leading the NFL in rushing yards yet. He could possibly be, but I just love his potential. Breaking tackles, very elusive, got speed, got power. And the one thing I realized about the Giants, hey, listen, they said to the Eagles, yeah, I know you're the defending champions. I know that you got a Super Bowl ring. Hey, listen, I know you got a better record than us, but I'm gonna let you know this. We're gonna bring that physicality that you ain't gonna be able to match. We're gonna push you around. We're gonna pretty much punk y'all in a way. We're gonna punk y'all, and we're gonna see if you can answer. They was running all over the Eagles defense. Their defensive line wasn't doing a dang on thing. And this is why I feel like my team, the Vikings, could beat the brakes off the Eagles after the bye week. Can I talk that talk, ladies and gentlemen? What's good? Dart Skattebo got the young energy the Giants need to hype. Yes, bro. And then you would have think Saquon would have got off. You would have think the offensive line for the Eagles would have made some holes for Saquon. But that defensive line for the Giants said, nah, that's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Not today, not tomorrow, not next year or the year after. He said, since you wanted to go to the Eagles, hasta la vista, hasta luego, adios, I don't want to see you. That's what the Giants said. You want to sign with the Eagles? You didn't want to take the deal I was trying to give you? Hey, Saquon Barkley, hasta luego, adios, hasta la vista, we don't want to see you. And when we beat the brakes off you, when we play you next, you see the results, baby. You see the results. Cam Skattebo was drafted in the 4th round, the 105th pick in the 2025 NFL draft. 5'11", 215 pounds, 82 carries so far on the 2025 regular season. And also, he rushed for 338 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4.1 per average. But let me say this. He scored 3 of the 5 touchdowns that he has this season on the Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to my guy Big Task in the building. Shout out to my guy Big Task in the building. This is just an honest opinion from a Minnesota Viking fan. And also, I want to say it's JJ McCarthy time. I don't want to hear no excuses about he's a young quarterback. We don't want to put him on the field. Hey, listen, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, yo, if he's healthy, you got to put him on the field. I'm seeing all these young quarterbacks from Jaden Daniels to Bo Nix to Michael Penix to Spencer Rattler, Jaxson Dart, who else? Drake May. I'm seeing all these young quarterbacks play. And I'm not taking nothing away from my boy Jason McCarthy. He's been hurt. But when he gets back on that football field, he's going to have to do what he has to do. But I need everybody that's in the building rocking with your boy, Mike Sports Vibes, to double tap that screen and hit the like button. Double tap that screen and hit the like button. And hit that subscribe button if you're feeling the vibe. Sports are designed to bring us together and not separate us, y'all. Sports are designed to bring us together. Even if you're not a Minnesota Viking fan and you're feeling the vibes, you're welcome to this YouTube family. But I will say this respectfully. The Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off your team. You know what I mean? The Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off your team. But shout out to everybody in the building. Double tap that screen, hit the like button. But yeah, man, Jaxson Dart is doing he did his thing. And it's just the way he did it, the swag. Now, let me look up the actual stats of the game. So the Eagles lost 17-34. Let's start with the Giants. I'm not going to go to the Eagles. The Eagles didn't play good. I'm going to start with the Giants. Jaxson Dart was 17-25 for 195 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception, right? But this is what puts him on another level when it comes to, this is why quarterbacks have to be a dual threat. This man had 13 carries. I don't know if he got hurt later in the game. I heard he got hurt later in the game, but you got to be careful with that. Jaxson Dart had 13 carries for 58 yards, 4.5 per carry, and 1 rushing touchdown. And then you combine that rushing, the 58 yards by Jaxson Dart with Skattebo. So that's 100 plus, over 150 rushing yards. So from your quarterback and your running back. So listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's a recipe. If Jaxson Dart could just get down, don't take any big hits, they might end up surprising a lot of people down the stretch of the season. The season is not over. Everybody wants to say, well, they're 2 and what's their record? I don't even know what their record is. What's their record? 2-4. That's their second win of the season. You know what I mean? And they got their second win of the season from a rookie. And the rookie looked better than every game, in my opinion, than Russell Wilson. And I try to tell people, I said, when I seen that preseason game, I try to tell people, Jaxson Dart looked all right, y'all. I didn't know he was going to look like this right off the bat, but I said he looked all right. And then I also said that Russell Wilson is playing for his job every single week. If he has a bad week or two, guess what's going to happen? He's going to get benched. He's going to get benched. He's going to definitely get benched. Like straight up. So my whole, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's true. Yes, I said, bro, Big Test, you remember me saying it. Shout out to the OG dual threat. Yes, quarterback Fran Tarkenton. Yeah, Fran Tarkenton's a dual threat. The dual threat quarterbacks is running the NFL, bro. Like, you can't beat, and this is no disrespect to the old school quarterbacks. You can't be a Tom Brady, just drop back in the pocket unless you have a very, very good offensive line or a Peyton Manning. You got to have a dual threat quarterback that can move around because listen, that's just where the trend is. I'm not saying they can't be successful right now because they're all-time greats, but if you draft a quarterback high in the draft, you're going to draft a quarterback that has another element to their game, meaning their legs, to be successful. You know what I mean? Yes, you kept it real. Yes, bro, I've been saying that, bro. I said, yo, I don't really like. And when they first drafted him, I was like, why they draft Jaxson Dart? After that preseason game, I seen him play. I said, he actually looked all right. But I did say Russell Wilson going to lose his job, and he lost his dang on job. Russell Wilson lost his job. But let me get back to what I was saying. So he's a true dual threat. I got to give credit. I cheer for all the young quarterbacks, man. Jaxson Dart was pretty darn good. And the Cameron Skattebo, like, listen, he's not the leading rusher. He's not the leading rusher. Actually, the leading rusher in the NFL right now is Jonathan Taylor from the Colts. He's the leading rusher with 480 rushing yards, 5.1 per carry, and 6 touchdowns. So he's the best running back right now. And then after that is James Cook. James Cook, shout out to him. He's the brother of Dalvin Cook, and his rushing yards are 450. And also per carry is 5.0 per carry, and he has 5 rushing touchdowns. But getting back to the Eagles and Giants game, right? This is amazing. This is just amazing how they just listen. They out physical one of the most physical teams in the NFL. You know what I mean? What's going on, Jermaine Event? What's good? Skull, baby. No, that's facts. Times are changing, and the game is being played at a higher level on all fronts. You got to be at least somewhat mobile to be a successful quarterback nowadays. Bro, I'm just saying, bro, it's a different story, bro. My bull break forever. What's going on? Jaxson Dart is good for New York. Yes, he got the swag, though. It's a different type. He got the New York swag, bro. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. He got the New York swag, and he's doing good. He just got in the game, just started playing, and he's playing good already. And this is why I'm trying to tell Viking fans, you can only baby JJ McCarthy so long, bro. And I have a problem with that as well, because I was like, man, I don't want him to get hurt. But at the end of the day, bro, he's going to have to play, bro. No player is 100%. You got to, unless you're really hurt, bro, don't play. But JJ McCarthy is a little bit behind when it comes to developing, because we're on the second year and we're already like a quarter of the season over, and all these other guys, rookie quarterbacks, have more experience, and second-year quarterbacks have more experience than him already. And I'm not saying he can't catch up, because I believe in JJ, but we got to see what this man can do. He got to play in the next game if he's healthy. Look, so yes, bro, he did. I like what I saw, all of it. Yes, hope he continues. Yeah, I think he looked really good coming from a Viking fan. Opinion. Football family, what's good with y'all? Coop, what's good, bro? The Giants dominated the Eagles. We need to copy and paste next week. Hey, listen, bro. And this is what I was trying. And shout out to my guy Smeagol. Shout out to my boy Crispy. Shout out to everybody in the building. Break. Shout out to Jermaine. Shout out to everybody I haven't even named. Crispy. Whoever's in the building. Shout out to you. But I've been trying to say this, man. Like I said, the Eagles look like they can be beat. I've been saying that. And people were so scared because they're your champions. I don't care. That was last season. You got it. You're the defending champions. Right now, technically, you're not the champions of 2025. You defending champions. You trying to repeat. We ain't letting that happen. So the Vikings, after the bye week, we're going to have to see what J.J. McCarthy can do. And KOC in his play, Cohen's going to have to protect him by giving him some dink and dump passes. And, of course, go deep occasionally and establish the run game. What my bull said, he said, duplicate what the Giants did to the Eagles. You got to stop that run game. I've been trying to tell people. I'm not the only one that's like, listen, I don't know everything about football, but I've been trying to tell people the way to beat the Eagles when it comes to stopping their offense, you got to stop the run game. You see how like they were lost. They were lost, bro. Like Jalen Hurts wasn't the most accurate in some of his throws. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just being honest. You got it. It's easier said than done, but you got to stop Saquon. You have to. And that's what the Giants made sure they did. And look at the results. They can't win the time of possession all like that. They can't really get into that rhythm. They can't really do what they really want to do. You knock them off their game when you stop that run game. And that's what the Giants did. And that's why I feel like the Vikings could win this game coming up. And shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. This is one YouTube family. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. We just talking that talk right now and vibing right now. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. I'm gonna read the comments right now before I get back to my rant, my giant rant. What's good, bro? What's going on, brother? If you I definitely. Oh, okay, brother. All right, so she said pineapples don't grow on trees. Okay, that's a random comment. Dart looked better last night than any game I've seen of Caleb. Yo, Jaxson Dart looked really good, bro. And I'm not trying to over exaggerate it, but he went against a tough team, bro. On paper, the Eagles are a tough team. Their record is still good. They're the defending champions. This isn't I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, Jaxson Dart just got lucky. No, Jaxson Dart is a dog. Straight up. For real. Jaxson Dart fans, yeah, bro. Happy born day. Many more. Yes, go. Let's go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Any suspicions? Yeah, man. Yeah, they gotta just block them. We got Niner fans in the building. I believe in JJ, but like you said, he got to play as soon as he can. We can't keep him cooped up in the bench like the Packers style. No, we not doing that, bro. See, the thing about the reason why that even happened, because I can't stand when especially Viking fans say this respectfully. The Packers had Brett Favre. Why do you think Brett Favre is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time? Of course they're going to have Aaron Rodgers sit behind him. Oh, you want to know why Jordan Love had to sit a couple of years? Because Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Of course, Jordan Love is going to have to sit behind him a little bit for a couple years. We don't have that all-time great right now. So there ain't no excuse on why J.J. McCarthy can't play. Period. And I think he can do it. I believe in J.J. McCarthy. Listen, a lot of people are starting to be like, oh, well, if Jaxson Dart can do it, J.J. McCarthy's a bust because he's already doing it. Hey, listen, bro. Respectfully, I disagree with that. And I feel like J.J. McCarthy, when he has the opportunity to prove himself, he going to prove everybody wrong. But at the end of the day, he going to have to do it. Because I could say all I want. I'm not the dude on that dang on field throwing the passes and doing whatever I have to do to get the dub. I'm not the guy on the field. J.J. McCarthy going to have to do it. Ain't he's only a second-year quarterback. He's technically a rookie. Ain't none of that talk no more, bro. I don't even want to hear it. Because I look at it like this. If all these other quarterbacks that are young, second-year quarterbacks, young quarterbacks are doing it, I believe in my quarterback. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's not ready. He's ready for prime time, baby. You saw what he did against the Bears. You saw what he did against the Bears in that fourth quarter. 3 touchdowns in that fourth quarter. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We ain't babying this man no more. We put him on the field and let him show the world and prove to the world that he is the real deal on that field. Let's go. Yo, what's good, my boy Tip Top Health? What's good, bro? What's good? What's really good, bro? Yo, what's good? What's good? Jay Bird, what's going on? And I will be there to witness that game October 19th. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, bro. Eagles better. Eagles are terrible. Eagles are better. Hey, listen, the Eagles got some concerns, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. They got to get their act together, man, for real. Because the Commanders ain't no joke. The Giants just beat them. The Cowboys offense, listen, I always say this. What can go wrong will go wrong. And that's the Dallas Cowboys. But at the end of the day, the Cowboys offense is the number one offense in the whole NFL. You could look up the stats right now. Now, that division ain't no easy division to win. So the Eagles gonna have to get their act together if they want to defend that crown. But yeah, shout out to everybody's in the building. Without the tush push, the Eagles are an average team with above average players. You know what's crazy? I'm not going to deny that, but I will say this. They got to figure something out when it comes to, like, let me look up Jalen Hurts stats real quick before I even say what I'm about to say. Right? Because Jalen Hurts was 24-33, 283 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. You know what my whole thing is, right? They have to figure Their best offensive player, yes, is Saquon, but they got to figure out other ways to get the ball to Saquon. What about the running back screen? They got to figure out some other ways to get the ball to A.J. Brown. Yes, he has 6 catches for 80 yards. Dallas Goddard had a good game, 9 catches for 110 yards. But your best 2 players, your best 3 players is Saquon. I'm talking about offensively besides Jalen Hurts. Saquon, Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown. You got to figure a way to get them the ball. You got to figure a way. Know what I mean? And this was the game that they need them badly. But then again, the Giants played very good. I can't take nothing away from the Giants. I'm not. And I was telling a Giant fan, he was like, oh, we like he was kind of like saying that, oh, we got lucky. Nah, bro, y'all look good. How are you a Giants fan and you don't feel good about your team right now, bro? Yeah, your record isn't the best, but the season ain't over. If you're a Giants fan, you should be happy about beating the defending champions the way you did. You know, when the Vikings beat the Eagles after this bye week, bro, I'm gonna be hyped, bro. I don't care what. Listen, because nobody cares what the Vikings are going through when it comes to injuries and what's going on. So when we beat the Braves off the Eagles, I don't want to hear no excuses from any Eagle fan. Baker for MVP. Baker looking good though. But yeah, we'll see what happens though. They're gonna have to figure it out. How to get their best players the ball. But that tush push ain't gonna get it done all the time. Now, Vikes can definitely win this next game, especially if our team gets healthy. Blake Cashman is the key to stopping. Yes, Blake Cashman, and I hope Andrew Van Ginkel comes back as well. The Giants showed the world what looks like when the coach plays to the quarterback. Yes! See, this comment right here, Smeagol, and you're not taking no shots at KOC, bro. You're just keeping it 1,000. You're keeping it authentic. You're talking that talk, Smeagol. That's the thing about this. When I say stuff about KOC, people make it seem like I'm coming at this man. All I'm saying is you adapt to what you have on that field. With the strengths that J.J. McCarthy has, you got to make sure he's still utilizing those strengths on that football field. And then you have to adapt to all the other players on that football field. So if your offensive line is jacked up, then that means you got to do the dink and dump. Dink and dump all game if you have to. Yeah, you go deep occasionally, but you got to adapt to what's going on. And that's the problem that I have with KOC. Not last game. I'm talking about the first 2 games of the season that J.J. McCarthy played. I didn't like the play calling. And I can't. And if you a Viking fan that says his play calling was good, it was just on J.J. McCarthy. Oh, it's just the offensive line that hurt. That's obvious. The offensive line hurt, but you still got to adapt to what's on the field. You don't want to. If your left tackle hasn't played, why are you going to have these long drawn out plays going 30 yards down the field, which makes no sense? So I'm glad he adapted, and let's see if he continues to adapt to what's on that field. And I want to see J.J. McCarthy shine, bro. Just like how Jaxson Dart is shining, just like Drake May is shining, Bo Nix is shining, Jaden Daniels is shining, Spencer Rattler is shining, all these other young quarterbacks is shining. I want to see my quarterback shine. And the biggest reason why he can shine is because of the coach and his play calling. Forget the injuries. That's going to happen. It's nothing you can do about it. You adapt to the injuries, and you just got to figure it out as a head coach. It is what it is. If you want to call the plays and you don't want to hire an offensive coordinator that's going to actually call the plays, and hey, bro, you responsible for it, bro. You're responsible for how J.J. McCarthy looks. Yes, I will hold J.J. McCarthy accountable if he's throwing a slant, a short little quick pass, and it's right to the dang on linebacker or whatever, or defensive tackle, and it's an interception. I'm going to hold him accountable. But at the same time, the play callings can't be long and drawn out, bro. Get that man some confidence by giving him some quick plays, short passes, get his confidence up, and let's play ball, baby. Let's get on that field and let's dominate. We got a championship ready-made team now. I don't care what year it is, bro. I don't care if it's his rookie season, bro. Let's go win the dang on Super Bowl, bro. For real. I don't care. Go to the bowl, baby. Jalen Hurts needs a new team. Jalen Hurts, hey, listen, there's going to be a lot of takers, I'll tell you that. The Eagles look drained from 6 straight games, and it was good bounce back, good for Dart. Yes, but this bye week is what the Eagles need. Yeah, the Eagles need they need to come together and have like a team meeting, bro. Because I'm outside looking in. I heard that AJ Brown is tripping. He's talking crazy. That's their best wide receiver, debatably. I would think AJ's the best wide receiver. Devontae Smith is good too, but he talking crazy. He acting like he Terrell Owens. You're not as good as Terrell Owens. You're not as good as those top wide receivers. So chill out, my brother. You're a good wide receiver. I ain't hating. I'm just stating. But you tripping, bro. And it's like, come on, bro. You're not even a top 3 wide receiver. You tripping right now, bro. But anyway, it's teamwork make the dream work. The Eagles gonna have to figure it out. And listen, I don't want them to do good, especially not this upcoming week when we play them. But after that, I don't really care. As long as they don't beat the mighty Minnesota Vikings, go to the bowl, baby. Everybody that's in the building, I need you to hit that like button. Double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this season with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. It's definitely going down on Mike Sports Vibes. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that, brother. Sports are designed to bring us together, and not to separate. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that, y'all. So salute to each and every one of y'all. You're welcome to this YouTube channel. Just keep it PG in the comments. We gonna talk that talk every single live stream. Let's go Vikings. I'm just an average person, bro. I'm just a regular. I don't want to say average because I don't like. Because when I say average, it seems like I'm being negative. I'm gonna just say I'm a regular person. I'm a regular person that likes to talk about my team, the Minnesota Vikings, and I occasionally like to bring up other people's teams because at the end of the day, the Giants look good, and my team ain't playing this week. But I'm mixing it all up together right now. Hello, are you a black Viking? He said, am I a black Viking? Right now, hey, listen, bro, you see the horns, bro. You see what I look like, bro? You know the vibes. JJ isn't developed. Yes, JJ ain't developed, but the only way he's going to be developed is what? Getting on that field, getting some experience. There ain't no excuse no more. Viking fans cannot tell me that quarterbacks can't play when they're young or first year, second year. They can't tell me this no more. The rookie year of CJ Stroud. I was trying to tell people CJ Stroud was going to be all right. Oh, he went to Ohio State. They're not good quarterbacks that come out of Ohio. I said, oh, okay, we'll see. He was a rookie. Got the Texans to the playoffs. The Texans don't look good right now, but it's still early in the season, though. So all this excuses, not everybody can be the Packers, bro. Like, nobody can, and not everybody can be the Packers. Sit in the house more than throwing into the sitting. Hold on. I'm going to get to that comment shortly. So you think sitting helps more than throwing to the fire, but if you're actually, I think throwing it to the fire is the best because when are you going to ever play the man? If he's fully healthy and he's listen, you gotta get the experience. Do we really as Viking fans think Carson Wentz is the future of this team? No, Carson Wentz is a backup right now. He's a backup. And if you let J.J. McCarthy sit another year, you're still not going to know how good J.J. McCarthy's potential honestly can be. Yes, I believe in the guy, but we can't just keep sitting him every year and babying him. Like, he got to get some experience. You got to get experience. That's the only way you want to get better. It's kind of like when you go do a job, man. You can't, like, after the first, he's had a whole year because of injury. But after the first couple of days or a week or so, training is over, brother. You better know how to do the dang on job. Hey, listen, or they're going to fire you. Straight up. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, that's how it works. But luckily, he is a first-round pick, so he's going to get a lot of chances. And I believe in JJ. Vikings, the GOAT. They my favorite team, too. Let's get it. Let's go to the bowl. You know the vibes, man. You're welcome. You're welcome to the channel. You're welcome to the channel. Jalen went, Eagles whack. Let me catch up in the comments. I'm probably behind in the comments pretty good, and I actually am. Let me catch up in the comments. Shout out to y'all. I'm skipping some comments. My bad. The Bears. We got some Bear fans. Everybody's in the building. If you haven't hit that like button, I don't know what you're waiting for. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for every single Minnesota Viking game this season with the scoreboard and everything. So shout out to everybody. We got some Eagle fans still representing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You could represent the Super Bowl. So, yeah, nah, there ain't no excuses. We in week 7 going on. Hey, listen, ain't no excuses, bro. Hey, listen, it's a whole nother season, bro. Whole nother season. If they still Super Bowl drunk still now, bro, they definitely ain't getting to the playoffs. And if they get to the playoffs, they getting knocked out in the first round. What's going on? If JJ was on the Giants and Dart was on, would JJ be performing at the same level as Dart? You know what, Sam? I could never answer that. I couldn't answer that question because I don't know. But I tell you one thing, availability is the best ability. And if JJ McCarthy has to come back healthy, but he got to stay healthy. And I know injuries are not, they're part of the game, and injuries are not a player's fault for the most part. But my goodness, if he gets hurt again when he comes back from this injury, bro, it's going to be, I can't even argue with Viking fans anymore. I can't even talk to Viking fans because I'm trying to stick up for JJ. They're going, because I see comments, right? I see comments on people's channels. Well, JJ McCarthy is going to get hurt again. What's the point? Just play Carson Wentz. I see comments like that. I see comments like Jaxson Dart is already better than JJ McCarthy. These are Viking fans saying this, y'all. And I'm surprised because I'm like, how are y'all giving up on your quarterback that quick? So this is why I'm hoping JJ could be healthy. That's the number one thing for me. Vikings go to you. Vikings go. I don't know what that means. That sounds inappropriate, but I don't even know what that means. If it is inappropriate, I still would say God bless to you, my brother. God bless to everybody that's in the chat, man. That was a weird comment. Vikings are pure. Oh, no. We're going to beat the brakes off the Birds, Connor. Connor, respectfully. We're going to beat the brakes off of the Birds. It's hard to repeat after Super Bowl. Yeah, it is hard. It is definitely hard. Go Broncos. Yeah, Broncos look good. Sanders is back up. Yeah, you talking about Shadir Sanders. Hey, listen. Man, I don't know, man. I don't even want to get into Shadir Sanders right now. Raiders suck. We'll see. It's still early in the year, though. The Super Bowl hangover is a real thing. Yeah, that is true. It is a real thing. But if they got a hangover, they don't deserve to repeat. I'll tell you that. Can we all agree Chiefs are trash? I can't say that because the Chiefs won 3 Super Bowls. Listen, my franchise, I'm a Viking fan. We never won a Super Bowl, so I can't even come out my mouth and say that the Chiefs are trash. We ain't never won a Super Bowl. So you're not going to hear that from me. How you feel about Joe Flacco trade? I have to see what it looks like. I can't even really give you my honest opinion when it comes to, because I don't really know how good the offensive line is for the Bengals, but I'm hoping that Joe Flacco does good. I'm a Joe Flacco guy. I wanted Joe Flacco to be on the Minnesota Vikings to be the mentor of JJ McCarthy. And then we signed Carson Wentz. So I like Joe Flacco. He wanted to won a Super Bowl. He won comeback player of the year. And also, what else he accomplished? Some other things I can't think of all the accolades. But yeah. But Patriots, yeah, go Patriots. Patriots look good, man. Pass look good, might make playoffs and revive. Yes. Broncos and Patriots look really good. Have the Vikings ever? Nope, they haven't won. Just block. And yeah, just block the weird people. If you're weird, you're getting blocked. That's all I can say. If you're weird, you're getting blocked. I mean, I don't understand it. Look at Flacco, no disrespect, but teams keep calling for his experience play the young quarter. Yeah. I just wanted him to just give JJ McCarthy some knowledge, some like, on this play, JJ McCarthy, you got to do this. You can't do that play. You should do this play. Like when you see the defense looking like this in cover 2 or cover 3 or whatever, and listen, bro, I wanted Joe Flacco to kind of mentor JJ McCarthy this year, but the Browns signed him. I would have loved if the Vikings would have tried to sign Joe Flacco before they got Carson Wentz, to be honest with you. Skattebo and Dart look good. They look amazing, really. They look amazing, bro. The Giants going to kick. Hey, yeah. We're going to beat the brakes off the Giants when we play them. I'm next for no Super Bowl, 69 championships. Yeah, 69 championships. Yup, you're right. I feel that way. Ryan Kelly, so far, the dude cannot, yeah, man. I'm really hoping that JJ McCarthy can be healthy, bro. Like, if JJ McCarthy can't be healthy, bro, it's going to suck, man. It really is going to suck. But shout out to the Giants, man. Giants look good against the defending champions. And they got some ballers, man. They got some dogs on that team, bro. But right now, let me just get back to the Vikings real quick, man, because I talked enough about the Giants. I'm done talking about the Giants. I'm not giving the Giants no more credit. I'm not giving the Giants no more respect, no more love. I gave them already too much love. Now, let's talk about the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings are in a situation right now where there's a big question mark at the most important position. About 40% of the fan base says that JJ McCarthy is a bust already. About 60% of the fan base says JJ McCarthy, you just got to be patient. Watch and you'll see. I'm part of the 60%, right? I'm part of the 60%, right? But that 40% is a lot louder than the 60%. And that 40% of people that think that Carson Wentz should start for the remainder of the season, my only question for you is, if that happens, are you willing to trade JJ McCarthy? Are you willing to say that you're going to have to start him next season and see what he has? You're going to keep on moving the goalpost, and you're going to keep on going year after year with a 10th overall pick in the 2024 NFL draft and not see what this man is capable of. And at the same time, he's not going to get experience. So you got to see if he can sink or swim. You got to give him that experience. And when he does get that experience and he shows people, that 40% needs to, listen, join back on the wagon, y'all. Join back on the wagon. That's all I ask. Show that man some respect. And stop giving up on your team so quick. Stop giving up on your quarterback so quick. Yes, I understand. It's frustrating that you see these other young quarterbacks doing what they do. It's frustrating. I don't like seeing it. I mean, I'm cheering for him, but I want to see my young quarterback do his thing. I want to see JJ McCarthy do his thing. And he keeps getting hurt. So we gotta figure a way. And there's nothing we can do as fans. We just cheering our team on. But all I got to say is this. He has the best wide receiver to throw the ball to in Justin Jefferson. He has the best second string wide receiver debatably in the NFL, Jordan Addison, to throw it to. He has a very good tight end named TJ Hockenson to throw it to. He has a good offensive-minded head coach to put him in the right positions. But will he do that? Put him in the right position to be successful on that field. But will he do that? You have Jordan Mason, which he's pretty darn good himself. Aaron Jones will probably be back very soon. You have a lot of things going for you. On top of the offense of what you got going on, because I'm not going to include the injuries. Injuries are part of the game. It is what it is at this point. You got to play through it. On top of that, you have a very good defense behind you. A top 10 in total defense. As much as some people want the Vikings defense to be bad, I'm sorry to tell you, even with us pretty much not being able to stop the run like we will want to, we're 24th in the whole NFL at stopping the run. That has to get better. They're still a top 6 defense in the NFL. Look it up. I'm not just talking the talk. I'm giving you the facts, the back. Listen, let me look it up real quick, man. They top 6, bro. They top 6 in the game in total defense. If he has, what's going on tonight? The Chiefs need to decide. All right, let me catch up in the chat. Oh, so Big Task Kid, Mikey, I can't wait until the Giants in the Vikings. Oh yeah, we're gonna beat the brakes off the Giants. Y'all beat the Eagles. We ain't the Eagles. We better than the Eagles, bro. He doesn't mentor. You don't think Joe Flacco will mentor? Flacco doesn't mentor. Oh, for real? Oh, well, shoot. I don't know why I assume that he mentors young players. A PD Proud Lock fan club, respectfully, bro. I don't just make random people that say make me a mod. Especially you call me a kid. I'm a grown man. First of all. And second of all, I don't just make random people mods. This is my first time ever seeing you on the live stream. You got the game messed up, my brother. Respectfully speaking. Because mods can do a lot of things, and I don't want people just blocking people just to block them, just to be funny. So respectfully speaking, you're not becoming a mod ever, just because of that. You're not ever becoming a mod. So Skattebo, hasta luego, hasta la vista, adios. We don't want you. Peace. Holla back. Anyway, let's get back to the comments. Literally, when he was on the Broncos, he said, my job isn't to help. Oh, for real? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that, bro. I didn't know that. Vikings can beat the Giants. Yeah, we could, bro. We could. Vikings should draft another quarterback this offseason, like a third. You know what? A lot of people, I think Cam Newton said this, and I'm not agreeing with Cam Newton. Cam Newton was talking about right now he thinks Shedeur Sanders is better than JJ McCarthy. What I would say is don't nobody know. As much as I want to say JJ McCarthy is 100% better than Shedeur Sanders right now, they both don't got no real experience. Neither one of them have experience. You got one quarterback that's not going to probably sniff the football field unless Dylan Gabriel just stinks up the joint. And then you got one quarterback that keeps getting hurt, which I hope he can get well so he can show the world and prove to the world. But Cam Newton, I think, is talking a little bit crazy. I think, in my opinion, I think JJ McCarthy, I'm not going to say he has a better arm. I don't really know about the arm. I know they both have pretty good arms. What I will say is JJ McCarthy is a more athletic quarterback than Shedeur Sanders, in my opinion. And Cam Newton was saying, yeah, I would, but and then some Viking fans were like, yo, the Vikings should trade for Shedeur. I might have to make this a video tomorrow. They're saying some Viking fans are saying we should trade for Shedeur Sanders. You do not want that. If you want your top 10 pick to get some experience, you know it would be a disaster waiting to happen. And it's nothing personal against Shedeur, because I think he might be all right. I don't know if he's going to be good or bad. I have no clue. But what I will say is if he does come to the Vikings, say hypothetically speaking, the Vikings gave up a 6th-round pick for him or whatever, right? And say JJ McCarthy, hypothetically, I'm just saying, doesn't have a good game. Viking fans are going to say put Shedeur Sanders in. Say he gets hurt, they're going to put Shedeur. And what if Shedeur does good? I'm just saying, I'm not saying that I'm on one side more than the other, but what I'm saying is you made a big investment with JJ McCarthy, so I don't want no quarterback with the type of the name that he has, and that was a potentially a top pick in this last draft that dropped to the 5th round. I know it's good value to get him for a 6th-round pick, possibly, but I think it will bring more harm than good because you made this investment for JJ McCarthy with the 10th overall pick. So if you made that investment, a 10th overall pick is not no 2nd-round pick. It is not. It's a top pick, bro. So I wouldn't even want to put, and I'm not saying JJ will be scared of the smoke. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that JJ McCarthy won't be better or isn't better, but what I am saying is I think that's a recipe for a disaster. Because then it'll be like, dad, you wasted a first. I mean, I know numerous people waste 1st-round picks, but come on, bro. I want to see JJ McCarthy get an opportunity before you even put that fire underneath his feet, bro. Like, and if we happen to draft another quarterback next year, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd be kind of disappointed, but because I just be feeling like I'm not trying to not have no pressure behind JJ, but I look at it like, dang, like, is it that y'all just don't believe in this man? That's why I can't wait until he gets on the field to prove everybody wrong. I can't wait until he gets on the field to prove everybody wrong because we wouldn't even have all these discussions about drafting another quarterback, trading for Shedeur Sanders. Jaxson Dart looks better. We should have traded up in the draft and drafted Drake May or Jaden or whatever. Listen, bro, we should have drafted Bo Nix. I'm just tired of all the narratives, but I understand, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But when you make that top investment, you can't just give up on him. That's a 10th overall pick, bro. And he hasn't played games. I can understand if he played a whole season and you can better evaluate what he looks like. But he hasn't played that many games. So how can you evaluate him after 2 games? 2 games. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that block was crazy. JJ McCarthy equals one more chance. Oh, snap. Don't put the eggs in one basket. I got you, though, Vic. I got you. And I agree with what you're saying. Vaga, if I jacked your name, I'm going to just say Jay. Jay, I agree with you. Don't put your eggs in one basket. But right now, all your eggs is in one basket until we know for a fact JJ is a bust or he's just not good enough for us. Because I don't even want to say just because he doesn't do good for the Vikings doesn't mean he's not going to do good for another team. Like, for instance, Sam Darnold. What happened with Sam Darnold? They thought it was a bust. Went to the Vikings. Looks good. Geno Smith looked good. Baker Mayfield's the top dog, in my opinion. Baker Mayfield looks good. And Daniel Jones, the latest. Daniel Jones looks good. The Giants let him go, and Daniel Jones is balling with the Colts. Colts look really good. They're a top team in the AFC right now. So, and I get what you're saying, though. I get it, but that 40% wanted to keep Kirk. Yeah, hey, listen, Cody. And that 40% that wanted to keep listen, I'm not trying to hate on Kirk Cousins. And listen, people, I remember when I said Kirk Cousins is just not the guy. A couple people was like, well, you're hating on Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna unsubscribe. And I'm like, bro, it's not that I'm gonna say I don't care, but if that's what you want to do, just unsubscribe. I'm not gonna hold you onto this channel. If you don't want to be part of the YouTube family, so be it. And I was just like, yo, but I'm being honest with you. I said, yo, he puts up a lot of great stats, statistics. That's why I try to tell people, stop being so analytical and going by just stats all the time. Stats don't tell you everything. The eyes could tell you probably more than what the stats say. Honestly, I think the eyes do tell you more, to be honest with you. Because you could look at a college player and they don't put up the best stats, but then a scout could say, but in our offense, in the NFL, he will do amazing. That's what scouting is. And you can't always go by statistics, bro. You can't always go by that. So, and I was trying to tell people, because I called him Captain Kirk, first cousin and everything. I was like, I'm cheering for him, but I know Kirk Cousins is going to throw that interception in the end zone when it counts the most. I know Kirk Cousins is not the guy to get us over the top. And people were saying, oh, Mike, you're just a hater. No, listen, I ain't hating, I'm just stating. Sometimes people can't handle the truth. Some people get in their feelings to the point where they like, man, this man's hating on my team. I'm a Viking fan as well. I want to win as well. Nah. We shouldn't have kept Kirk Cousins. No, we shouldn't have, Jay. No. It's too early to say he's a bust. Yeah, it needs to play. And that's a fact, Smeagol. Crispy said, what my boy Crispy said. Hold on, I'm skipping comments, my bad. I wish TJ would get more up. Exactly. That's play calling, Crispy. That's play calling. He said, hell, Odin. Morgan, what's good with you? Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. It's definitely going down. This is one YouTube family, man. You're always welcome to be over here. Listen, you could be from Pluto. You could be from Pluto. You could be from Jupiter. You could be from Venus. You could be from another galaxy. Now, if you're from another galaxy, I need you to let me know. Because I don't want nobody looking at me no type of way. Hey, Mike is Viking aliens from another whole galaxy. Hey, listen, I ain't trying to do all that. You know what I mean? But you get where I'm going with it, y'all. Y'all get where I'm going with it. But yeah, man, this is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly mean that, man. You know, like I said, a lot of things is happening around this world. I hear stuff every single day. But at the end of the day, I just feel like sports is that common ground that we can all come as one and relate to stuff. That I truly mean that. I truly mean that. It brings everybody together. When I went to Minnesota for the week 2, I'm telling you, bro, I'm walking around the streets, just a Minneapolis. I'm just walking around with my wife, right? Walking around with my wife. I wasn't even paying. I was talking to my wife about something. All I heard was Skol, Skol, Skol. Everywhere I walked, Skol, because I had my jersey. I had my Justin Jefferson jersey on. Skol, Skol. It's a family, bro. Never met these people. Never met them in my life. Skol, Skol. It's a family. So if you feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. If you're not, at least double tap that screen, hit the like button. And again, you're welcome to this YouTube channel. But I will say this respectfully as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan. I do talk about the Vikings heavy. I don't mind answering your questions about your team, but I will say this respectfully. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, the Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off your team. When we play your team, I don't care if you're an Eagles fan. I don't care if you're a Lions fan. I don't care if you're a Packers fan. I don't care whatever fan. Texans, Patriots, whatever. We're going to beat the brakes off of you. And when I say beat the brakes, I say that respectfully. Don't get in your feelings. And I'm going to say this again. When I say beat the brakes off you, I'm not necessarily saying 20-point win. I'm not necessarily saying a 30-point win. If we beat y'all by a point, because it all counts the same, a dub is a dub. That's how I look at it. We beat the brakes off you. Even though the offense looks better with Wentz running it for now, but that is his experience shining through. Doesn't mean he's better than Jay. No, he's not better. Listen, in Smeagol, I'm getting so tired. And it's nothing I can do. The only one that can prove everybody wrong is JJ McCarthy. Because I'm trying to stick up for the man. And I'm trying to be as patient as possible. I'm going to hold him accountable. But man, the play calling for the 2 games that he played was not the best. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it 100. Whether you want to admit it or not, whether you love KOC, you think he's the greatest coach of all time, whatever. Listen, he wasn't calling good plays for JJ McCarthy. And JJ McCarthy was on an island, and it was almost like as if it was like, all right, well, you're gonna sink the ship with these plays. You're gonna sink the ship. Not gonna stay afloat. You're gonna sink the ship. And Wentz has experience, and he did make some great passes, especially that Jordan Addison throw in the end zone, the corner of the end zone. That was a great pass, by the way. That one throw in the middle of the field to Justin Jefferson against the Browns, that big catch, I think it was like a 30-yard pass down the field. Amazing. I'm not going to sit here and hate on Carson Wentz, but he's not the future. And that's all it is. That's all I'm saying. And listen, maybe if JJ McCarthy comes back, not even maybe, when he comes back after the bye, because I believe in JJ McCarthy. When he comes back and proves everybody wrong, maybe we can trade Carson Wentz to a needy team. I'm not wishing injury on nobody's team, but say someone loses their quarterback for the year. Hey, listen, Carson Wentz. Hey, listen, you want Carson Wentz? We can get a 4th-round pick for him, or maybe a 5th. I don't care. Go get something for him. And have Max Brosmer be the 2nd-string quarterback. Hey, listen, that's how I'm looking at things. It's no Carson Wentz being the future of this team. He is not the future. He's a backup for us, and I appreciate what he has done for the Vikings, but he is not the future. It is J.J. McCarthy time. It is J.J. McCarthy time regardless, and that's just how I feel. That's just my opinion. I'm not hating on the man, but that's just how I feel. Phillies need to do a bunch of, oh my goodness, Phillies. Oh. I don't even know what to say about the Phillies. I had to go on my other channel to go live and talk about the Phillies. I am so devastated about the Phillies. I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna have to talk to one of my homies, JJ, about it. I don't know what to say about the Phillies. They broke my dang old heart, man. I said, gosh, dang, bruh. But anyway, we got a super chat. My boy Toxic Trick Shot is in the building. With a $10 super chat, my guy, my brother from another mother. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, my brother. He said black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. You know that's a song by, what's his name? What's the rapper's name? Gosh, what's his name? He from Pittsburgh, too. I forgot his name. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. He has, let's go Steelers Nation. I'm wishing the best of luck to you in the Vikings this Sunday. Let's eat this W. Jameis Winston. Oh, snap. Shout out to my guy, man. Thank you again, Trick Shot, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you again for all your support, man. Really appreciate you, man. And good luck to your team. I'm not sure if you got a bye week or who y'all playing next, but y'all first in y'all division, but your division is still up in the air, especially when Lamar Jackson comes back. But we'll see what happens, man. Y'all look good, though. I ain't going to say y'all beat us. Y'all beat the brakes off of my team. I got to admit when I'm wrong. Y'all beat us. I mean, I was talking heavy. Y'all beat us. But if we play y'all in the Super Bowl, because we're going to be in the Super Bowl this year, we're going to beat the brakes off your team. But respectfully, though. Got love for my guy. Shout out to you, bro. Hi, I am new to the gym. Oh, what's going on, brother? Next 8 weeks are going to be brutal for y'all. I see 2-6. Nah, I will say this as a big-time Minnesota. Matter of fact, hold on. What's the title of this dangle? I don't even know the title of this video. I'm all over the place. Y'all. I don't even know the title of this video. But what I will say is we vibing right now, and that's all that matters, right? Hey, listen, we vibing right now. That's all that matters. Because let me just make sure. Because I wanted to talk about some other things, but we vibing, and it is what it is at this point. Like, you know what I mean? It's JJ McCarthy time, but yeah, I'm gonna name that tomorrow's live stream is gonna be lit as well. All right, so he said, Sko. We have hold on. Do we have another super chat? Too Evil is in the building. He said Quasi needs to be traded to the sun. Hey, listen. I will say this about Quasi. He has not done a good job. And look, I don't want people making it seem like I don't like Quasi, because every time I say any type of criticism, construction criticism about any player or any coach, they be making it seem like I don't like them. It's not even that. I'm just being real. I just want our GM to draft better. We have a lot of picks in this 2026 NFL draft. you have to draft better. You have to hit on these drafts, bro. You have to hit on these drafts, like especially the high drafts. If you mess up on the high drafts, I don't really have hope on the lower draft picks. You get what I'm saying? But respectfully, he seems like he's better with the lower draft picks, which makes no comments. But he has to do better with the drafting. When it comes to the offseason moves, when it comes to getting veteran players, I think he's actually pretty darn good. But like I said, he needs to be a lot better when it comes to drafting more consistently. And that's all I'm gonna say. But I like Quasi. I like what he seems like a good character person. Don't know the man personally, so I don't really know, but he seemed like a good person. But you could be a good person, but not be the Vikings GM. How about that? I ain't hating, I'm just stating. I'm not saying he shouldn't be the GM. That's not what I'm saying. But I need some better picks. That's all I'm saying. Because what I am starting to realize is you're putting all your eggs in one basket on the free agency. You got to draft good as well. You got to have a mixture of both. What's good with you? We're playing the Browns. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good, it's an easy win. Don't say that, man. Don't say it. Don't say that. Any given Sunday, every team is hard. Elusive Limited, shout out to you, man. He said, Jesus loves you. I want to say Jesus loves everyone in this live stream. And I want to say God bless to each and every one of you that's in this live stream. Thank you for vibing with me on this wonderful, wonderful Friday afternoon. And I want to say I appreciate each and every one of y'all and everybody that's in the building, man. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, it's a blessing to be on the live stream with y'all, man. I really am blessed to the vibe with y'all. Yeah, thank you so much, man, for that comment. And everybody else know that Jesus loves you. And yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm a Viking, so I gotta. What's your team? My team is the Vikings. All right, I got a Viking jersey. This is Adrian Peterson. Sign autograph. Got the Viking helmet. I got the Viking flag. I even got the Viking shirt, brother. I'm a Viking fan. I know a little bit about football. I don't know everything. I know a little bit about a little bit. I love the Minnesota Vikings. Go to the ball. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap that screen, double tap that screen, double tap that screen. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't already, this is one YouTube family. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, you are welcome to the YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Let me talk that talk, y'all. Like I said, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that. If you are feeling the vibes, only if you're feeling the vibes, consider subscribing. Everybody's welcome. Shout out to y'all. Let's go to the bowl. Let's get it. I wish Crazy was easier. Nah, you know what? I get what you're saying, Too Evil. And listen, bro. I feel, and shout out to my guy, Too Evil, by the way. Good guy. His name is Too Evil, but he's a really nice guy. Salute to my guy, man. I can't wait to see you again. I just feel like Crazy just has to do better. Listen, I'm just gonna keep it real. He gotta do better with the drafts. Like, listen, let me just say this right now. I'm salty. Let me tell you why. There's one specific player I'm salty about. I am salty that the Eagles drafted Andrew McCouba from Texas. I don't know how good he's having with the Eagles. I know he made some plays though. And I'm not hating on Todd Felton. I'm not hating. I'm just stating. We could have drafted Andrew McCouba. We could have drafted, what's his name? Cam Skattebo. This man looking good with the Giants. We could have went a whole nother route. And listen, bro. We got Ty Felton. He ain't gonna sniff the field except for on special teams. You drafted this man. He ain't get on the field when he's not getting on the field. Special teams is it. We ain't drafting special team players all the time in the third round. We ain't doing that. I want to see him on that dang on field. And you skipped over Cam Skattebo. You skipped over Andrew McCouba. You skipped over all these people. I don't like it. As a Viking fan, I'm holding him accountable. And if you're a Viking fan, you should hold him accountable as well. We want to win a Super Bowl. And the best way to win a Super Bowl is drafting young talent and hitting on them draft picks, bro. Yes, you're going to mess up some picks, but he's been messing up a lot of picks. See, there's a difference between messing up some picks and messing up a lot of picks. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. There's a difference from, missing on some picks, but the man's missing on a lot of picks that is just like, it's getting concerning, I should say. It's getting concerning. You feel me? That's all. I ain't trying to come at the bull. He said, you look ridiculous. It's the helmet, bro. Pros for supporting your team, though. Hey, listen, bro. If you want to say it look ridiculous, bro, that's just your opinion. I'm just being me, brother. You know what I mean? I'm not changing myself for nobody. If I'm not hurting nobody, I'm not changing myself for nobody. People like me for who I am, and that's just how it's going to be. And that's another thing about people. People got to understand, when you see comments like that, let that rock. You know what I mean? Let that, brush that off your shoulder. You know what I mean? Comments like that, you know what I mean? Let that motivate you because you're doing something right when you have comments like that. Respectfully, though. You keep doing you, brother, and I'm going to keep doing me. I am a Lions fan. Shout out to the Lions fans. We're going to beat the brakes off y'all very soon. We said the Suns beat Brooklyn yesterday. They beat Brooklyn, Soundspin, Brooklyn Nets, China. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, and we're gonna beat the brakes off the off of the Brooklyn Nets when the Sixers play them. I wish we had Jaxson Dart. Yo, bro, don't do it to me. Listen, Smeagol. Don't do it to me. Don't say that on this live stream, bro. Don't do it. Because you hurt my feelings. All this talk about we gotta take our time with JJ. All this talk, don't draft a running back in the first 3 rounds. And I'm not saying Jordan Mason is bad. He's a pretty good running back. But dang, man, all these young quarterbacks know what makes it worse for Viking fans? What makes it worse for Viking fans is that we wasted a whole year last year because he got hurt and Sam Darnold played and he did a great job. Now Sam Darnold goes to a whole nother team. This is what makes it bad, y'all. And shout out for the super chat. Let me read the super chat real quick. I'm going to get back to, Crispy said, hey, just wanted to show some love to Jordan Mason. Dude, been a dog and has been balling out, especially with Jones, most of our O-line being injured. Oh, that's a fact. He's been a dog. He got hold on to that dang on football. But I want to say thank you for the super chat, Crispy. Truly appreciate it, man. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody that's in the building right now. Thank you. Thank you. And I agree with what you're saying. Let me get back to what I was saying now. You know what makes it bad for Viking fans? This is the number one thing. You see all these young quarterbacks get in the game. And all of them's getting experience. And a lot of them is playing pretty decent. Not all the time. They're going to have their ups and downs, obviously. But they're getting experience. Jaxson Dart's a rookie. And the way he looked yesterday made me I would say jealous. But I'm a little bit, I don't like it. I like it that he's doing good. But it is like, I want my guy to do that. And then I just don't like it, man. At the same time, I like it, but I don't. I got mixed feelings. Because that's why I want my guy, McCarthy, to do so good so he can just prove everybody wrong. But I am nervous, y'all. I am so nervous. I don't know what to think. Because it's some bull crap because I want to see my guy. So you got all these quarterbacks doing good. Not only that, you got this bull, Skattebo. If I said his name wrong, I apologize. Is it Skattebo or Skattebo? Why do I feel like it's Skattebo? I'm going to say Skattebo because I feel like it's a little weird saying Skattebo. Is it Skattebo or Skattebo? It's probably Skattebo. I'm going to say Skattebo. Cameron Skattebo. This man was drafted in the 4th round. We could have drafted him, y'all. We could have drafted him, bro. We had a late 3rd round pick. We could have drafted this man, bro. We drafted Ty Felton. Imagine if it was, and I think someone left a comment. Oh, another super chat. Shout out to my guy, Trick Shot. Thank you for the $5 super chat as well. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Let's go, chat. Hype it up. Smash that like button and subscribe, y'all. Oh, let's go, Vikings, and let's go, YouTube family. Everybody that's in the building, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down on Mike Sports Vibes. Shout out to y'all. Everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, you're welcome to the YouTube family. This is one YouTube family. This is one YouTube family. I love saying that. One YouTube family. And I always say, sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly mean that. And also, as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, respectfully speaking, the mighty Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully. Don't get in your feelings. That's just how I feel. That's just the slogan. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Again, we go live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And thank you so much for the super chat toxic trick shot. Thank you so much, man. I truly appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, everybody that's in the building. But let me get back to what I was saying. So you got Cameron Skattebo doing what he's doing. Imagine him and Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones. Those are your three running backs. Cam Skattebo got that swag. Listen, bro. How come I didn't think about drafting this man? Why haven't I even talked about this man? I'm really curious what content creators or who's the scouting team for the dang on Giants? Who's the scouting team for the Giants? We need that scouting team for the Vikings. Whoever the Giants have for their scouting, we'll pay you double. I ain't the owner, but ownership for the Vikings. Ziggy Wolf, whoever's the ownership for the Vikings, go double pay them double, get them on the Vikings team because we need some help. We need some help. For real. But yeah, man. Whew. Shout out to everybody in the building. Man thinks he's a Viking type. Yeah, I am a Viking. I'm a Viking fan. I'm a Viking fan, brother. I'm not a Viking, but I'm a Viking fan, if that makes sense. Screw them, do you? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it. Put me in charge of the draft day operations. Biggest Vikings fan in the state of Iowa. See, we all over them. They say the Cowboys are America's team. They said the Cowboys are America's team, y'all. That's what I'm hearing. But this is what I'm going to say as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan from Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? I'm Philly everything besides football, and it's because of Randy Moss, right? I feel like the Vikings is America's team on a down low, bro. Because when we went to Skullfest is a time where we have like a whole bunch of Viking fans meet up at one spot and we just have a big party prior to the game. It's the first home game and we meet up and it's a fun time, right? Man, Viking fans are coming from all over the country, bro. I think we had some Viking fans coming from Mexico or New Mexico or something. Bro, all over the country, Viking fans were going to the Skullfest party. Viking fans were coming to that game for the first home game against the Falcons. We took that L, but I'm just saying, Viking fans were coming from everywhere. Everywhere. You feel me? And that's why I be feeling like, yo, Viking fans travel. Viking fans travel more than what people think. Like Cowboy fans, I ain't gonna lie, they do travel. Eagle fans, I ain't gonna lie, they travel. Falcon fans travel as well. When I went to the my first Viking game recently, there was a lot of Falcon fans in that stadium. So I gotta give credit. I think every fan base probably travels a lot. Maybe every fan base, but the ones that I know specifically, I know the Eagles, I know the Cowboys, I know the Vikings, because a lot of us are not from Minnesota, but we're Viking fans. Oh man, but shout out to everybody that's in the building. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch up in the chat. Appreciate everybody that's in the building. Thank you. I'm skipping some comments, y'all. My bad, y'all. We got Purple in the building. He said we got 21.99 in the door. Yo, thank you so much, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, man. Thank you so much for all the people that supporting Skull, my boy Purple. We're gonna be live too later on today. So yeah, man, it's gonna be lit. I can't wait to talk to my homie. That's my brother. That's my friend. That's my brother from another mother. There's not many people that I get good energy from, but I sense real good energy from my boy Purple. And I'm so happy I'm gonna be going live with him 7 o'clock. But I gotta keep it real. I'm gonna say it on this live. I got a date with my wife tonight. So I gotta make sure we just an hour. We got an hour, and I gotta get off because I got a date with my wife. I gotta take care of the wife. I gotta take care of the wife. We going out to eat. So it can't be more than an hour. You feel me? I gotta take the wife out tonight. And I gotta say, we can't be more than an hour. I got a date with my wife. You feel me? But shout out to you, bro. I can't wait till 7 o'clock. We might have to change it to 6 o'clock. I don't know, bro. But yeah, we going live. So shout out to my guy. If you haven't already, check out Purple and Gold Bars. Go subscribe to his channel. That's my guy right there. That's my brother from another mother. I truly got a lot of love and a lot of respect for that man. And yeah, a big time Viking fan there. I'm a Vikings fan and I'm from Chicago. Facts, bro. You talk another super man, bro. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm one of those people that I be having guilty conscience when people like do stuff for me. It's not because I'm not saying I don't deserve anything, but I just be wanting to pay. I'm more of a giver than a receiver. I'm more of a giver. That's just my personality, man. I'd rather give somebody something than receiving. But I want to say I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you so much. Trick Shot with another $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much. That's my brother from another mother. He said for Mike in that chat, what are y'all score predictions for Vikings and Eagles game? Drop them in the comments. Yeah, drop them in the comments. What is the score predictions for the Vikings and the Eagles? Drop them in the comments, bruh. Drop them in the comments, bruh. Let's get it, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'm skipping comments, y'all. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, y'all. Don't be allergic to a success. Yeah, you're right, though. Don't be allergic to success. That's 100% true. But it does, like, I don't know, man. Thank you so much. I ain't gonna get emotional on here, y'all. I ain't gonna get emotional. I'm just saying I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful. Like, thank you so much. He said, happy wife, happy life. You know the vibes, man. But we got to add the husband in there, too. Happy wife, happy husband. But know what it has to be? Happy God. It starts with God, right? It starts with God. God, number one. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, number one. Make sure he's happy. And everything else falls under him. And then everything else will be good. Yeah, we might have to do 6:30. Yeah, we might have to do 6:30. Yeah, we might have to do 6:30. Purple. 31-28. Vikes win. Crispy, what's good, brother? He said, okay, Chris, you asked for who's your team. All right. Hold on. Let me but yo, leave it in the comments below. Can y'all answer that question? What's y'all final score predictions for the Eagles and the Vikings week 7? I know we a little bit early. We on week 6. And but what's your score prediction? Everybody in the chat, everybody that's in the chat right now. I got the Vikings beating the Eagles. I'll start first. I got the Vikings beating the Eagles. What time is the game? I know it's at US Bank Stadium. I gotta see what time. Is it a 1 o'clock game? Is it a 1 o'clock? Let me just double check. Y'all, because I'm not sure if it's a 1 o'clock game. Like it really matters, but I think it doesn't matter a little bit. I think we're gonna beat the brakes off them either way. All right, so it's a 1 o'clock game. So October 19th, 1 o'clock game at US Bank Stadium. After the bye week, JJ McCarthy time. KLC with his game plan, with his play calling is going to look amazing. Another thing I would like to say is our defense is going to make Jalen Hurts look like a rookie. Another thing I would like to say is we're going to stop Saquon Barkley and make this man look like he don't. Listen, we're going to make this man look. He's going to be like, dang, bruh. What happened? I was the leading rusher last season. Now I don't know what's going on. So it's going to be that type of game. I think it's going to be a tough game at first, but we're going to definitely win in that second half, beat the brakes off of them in the second half. But we will be winning the whole game. The Vikings will be winning the whole entire game. It will be close, but we'll start really getting by the end of this, like almost end of the second quarter, we'll be up by double digits going into halftime. And we'll win. Final score. It's a 30-piece nugget, y'all. 36 piece nugget for the Vikings. Eagles, I give them 24. I give them 24, y'all. 36-24 Vikings, baby. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Let's go to the bowl. Oh, he said, what he said? What he said? I'm gonna catch up in the chat. 24-20 Vikings. Smeagol. You want to Mike, you trade made it easy to draft all the things. Man, I got the Vikings winning 27-14. We got Bob Sweet said 33-12. I like that score. That 33-12 sounds really good. 27-14 sounds good as well. Where's the close game? Is there anybody got in it being like a different score? They got the Eagles winning, or is there like a close score prediction? Anybody? Nothing is easy drafting. That's why there's so many busts. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Mike. It's easier said than done, but I just want Crazy to do a little bit better. That's all. That's all. I just want us to be the best. See, when I criticize, it's not that I'm saying, oh, I just hate everything about whoever I'm talking about. No, I think he's a good GM overall. But I just want us to be better because I want to win a Super Bowl. That's just all it is for me. Like, I just want us to win our first Super Bowl because there's a lot of people that witness 4 Super Bowls or whatever, and they witness all else. There's people that haven't witnessed a Viking Super Bowl, and they're no longer here with us. So I'm just thinking it like this, like, bro, I want to see us get our first Super Bowl. And I know it's gonna be so lit. I'm going to Minnesota. I don't care. Hey, wife, we out. We flying. Hey, we out. We out. Everything on me. We out. You know what I mean? We gonna get the first plane there. We there, baby. Matter of fact, we probably going to the Super Bowl. Hey, listen. We gonna be at the Super Bowl, and we going for the Super Bowl parade. We flying right back to Minneapolis for the Super Bowl. Hey, listen, it's worth it, bro. It's worth it. It's worth it. Finally, my Hurricanes Jaguars got the same year. Wow, I'm stoked. You know what? The Jaguars got competition with the Colts. What is that? The AFC South division? That is like that is honestly, to be honest with you, like the Colts and the Jags. That's gonna go down to the wire. I'm going with Danny Dimes. I know people don't want to admit that the Colts are good. Hopefully they prove me right because it's still early in the season technically. But listen, I got the Colts winning that division, bro. I'm going for Danny Dimes, and I'm going for what they got going on. They got the best. Hold on. I think they got a solid defense. They got a very good offense. I like what they're doing. If the Cubs can break their curse, then is that Mike? And that's the listen, I'm optimistic every year. I'll be saying this, listen, I'm not a fan that says every year we're just gonna wait and see what happens. No, bro, I'm saying we win the Super Bowl until I'm proven otherwise. My mindset is I want to win the Super Bowl. I want to win the Super Bowl every year until we win it, bro. They haven't never won a Super Bowl, bro, in the history. So my mindset as a fan, hey, listen, we winning it every year. And then if we get knocked out of the playoffs, if we don't make the playoffs, all right, we're going to try it next year. We're going to win it next year. I don't care. That's how I'm looking at it. Because every team that has, I don't know how many franchises that don't have a Super Bowl right now. I can't name off the top of my head. I don't think the Lions don't. Do the Bengals have one? Well, let me just say this. I remember when the Eagles didn't have a Super Bowl. And now they got 2 Super Bowls within 6 seasons. So I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Great watching football delivery. I'm laughing in my face. Glad. Oh, okay, brother, Mr. Orange. Y'all, he said y'all suck. Steelers just beat y'all. Hey, listen, bro. It's any given Sunday, and everybody takes the L. Can you name one team that's undefeated right now? I'll wait. Can you name one team in the NFL that's undefeated? And you talking about the Steelers as if the Steelers are not first place in their division. The Steelers are honestly a solid / good team, and they're first in their division. With the Bengals, the Ravens, Bengals, Ravens, and Browns. They're first in their division. It doesn't matter if you barely win by 30 or you win by 1. It counts as a dub. Am I wrong or am I right? It doesn't matter if you win by 100 or you win by 1. If you win, it's a dub, right? And what's it count? It counts as just one dub, right? See, y'all get too worked up into the statistics of how many points you beat a team by, but at the end of the day, as long as you win, that's what matters. When you win the Super Bowl, let me talk to you real quick because you're talking heavy right now. And let me talk to you, my brother. You're my brother, but I gotta talk to you. Let me break this down. If, say, hypothetically speaking, the Minnesota Vikings represent the NFC in the Super Bowl, and in the AFC we got the Buffalo Bills representing the AFC in the Super Bowl, right? Say the Vikings beat the Bills by 1 point. Does it matter? Does it not count as a dub and the Vikings won the Super Bowl? Let me talk that talk, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, listen. Let me talk that talk. Listen, I ain't trying to come at the man, but I had to talk my talk for a second. It doesn't matter. In the ultimate game, what matters is you win the dang game. So if you win by a point, it doesn't matter, bro. As long as you get the dub, the W. Just to let you know, I just had to break that down for you a little bit, my brother. I love for you, my brother. Appreciate you vibing with me. God bless to you, my brother. I wish nothing but the best for you, my brother. But at the end of the day, my brother, you're wrong. It doesn't matter if you barely beat the Browns. You beat the Browns. It doesn't matter that you lost to the Steelers. The Steelers are first in the division. I don't know what your point is. All right, so Vikes should have kept Kirk. Oh, my goodness. Hey, listen, brother. What's his name? Meech. Hey, listen, respectfully, bro. I disagree. And it's nothing against Kirk Cousins personally. I don't got nothing personal against anybody. Respectfully, you know what I mean. But I will say this as a outside looking in, as a Viking fan, I'll say, Kirk Cousins hasn't done anything for the Vikings. Meaning he has not got us to an NFC Championship game. Meaning he has not won more than one playoff game with the Vikings. Meaning, what's the point of putting up statistics if you're not going to win? I don't understand it. We're still hearing about Kirk Cousins come to the... I wish you would have said Sam Darnold. I wish you would have said Sam Darnold. I would have been even okay if you said Danny Dimes. But you say Kirk Cousins. Whew, man. Is it no disrespect, brother? No disrespect. Hey, I'm a Steelers fan. Yeah. You're a Steelers fan. And you're a Steelers fan saying like your Steelers are bad. That's even worse. For real. Same mindset. I'm a Texans fan. Yeah, bro. Don't mention Kirk Cousins. Hey, listen, bro. Listen, Kirk Cousins, he used to be my quarterback. What T.O. say? What did T.O. say back in the day? When he was talking about McNabb and he was in front of his house, his big mansion, and he was just sitting on a bench or something working out. He said, "That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback." You know what I'm saying? That's my quarterback. You know, Kirk Cousins was my quarterback. I ain't hating. I'm just stating the man ain't do nothing for us. He was the first player, I think, in NFL history to have a fully guaranteed contract, and the Vikings were the first victim to give it to him. The Vikings gave that money to Kirk Cousins, and he ain't do a dang thing for us. He used to be Captain Kirk. He used to be first cousin. I used to claim him as my brother. He used to be my first cousin. No, I claimed him as my brother. But at the same time, I got to keep it real. The man ain't do nothing for us. He ain't win when it counted. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being real. And I don't try to make nobody feel like I'm disrespecting Kirk Cousins. But Mike, listen, bro. The Falcons gave him $100 million bag. And who's playing right now? I'll wait. It's Michael Penix. They gave up on Kirk Cousins. I think as soon as they drafted him, that same year, they benched Kirk Cousins and they played Michael Penix. So all this talk about Kirk Cousins needs to stop. But respectfully, if you want to talk about Kirk Cousins, do your thing, brother. Do your thing. No, it ain't happening. Jaguars should be and by the way, everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Everybody's welcome to this YouTube channel. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. We go live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Let me say that one more time. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I honestly feel like that. And I will say this real quick. As a big time Minnesota Viking fan, I got to say this respectfully because I know people getting their feelings. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. Listen, we beat the brakes off the Bears. Yeah, we lost to the Falcons. We ain't worried about that, though. We're going to skip the losses, right? We beat the brakes off the Bengals. Y'all saw what we did to the Bengals now. Y'all knew Jake Browning had no chance against the Minnesota Vikings defense. Our Minnesota Vikings defense scored, I think, 2 touchdowns, a pick 6 and a fumble recovery for a touchdown as well. We beat the brakes off the Bengals. Now, we ain't worried about the Steelers loss either. We're going to skip the Steelers loss. Let's go to the Browns. Let's go to the Browns now. And then we just beat the brakes off the Browns. So we 3-2, but yeah, we're going to beat the brakes off the team. I guess the Bengals. Jaguars should be if the refs. Yeah, it happens. They're human. Any given Sunday really applies to this. Yeah, any team can pull up and upset. No one thought the Giants had a chance, and they just dog walked Philly all night. Shout out to my guy Mike in the building. Shout out, and my name is Mike too. So we see that's my brother. He don't know it though. See, Mike is in the comments. That's my brother. He don't know it. The channel name is Mike Sports Vibes, and we vibing right now. He my brother. He don't know it though. Shout out to my guy Mike in the building. Crazy because I really love Kirk. We finally got JD5, but Kirk's my guy. Oh no, man. Oh no. Listen. You must be a Commanders fan. All right. So if you're a Commanders fan, you got Jaden Daniels. Ain't no reason why you should be even talking about Kirk Cousins right now, bro. Respectfully, bro. I understand Kirk Cousins put some good stats up, but Kirk Cousins didn't get you to an NFC Championship game. I'll wait. Did he get you to an NFC Championship game? No. Jaden Daniels did it in his rookie season. Now he's back from his injury and he's playing good already. Come on, bro. Like, I understand. Like, I like Kirk, man. I'm not trying to sound like a hater. So let me just not sound. I don't want to sound like a hater. He's a good quarterback, but I feel like he doesn't have that it factor. If things don't work out, he can't go off script and win you games like that. That's all. Like the best quarterbacks, the good quarterbacks, or the great quarterbacks, they can go off script, and even though the play breaks down. The defensive tackle is pressuring them up the middle. They can scramble or go to the left, go to the right, buy time with their feet, throw it down the field, do what they have to do to get that dub or get that pass off. Like, Kirk Cousins is going down for the count. Hey, listen, they bring pressure up that middle. The defensive tackles, hey, listen, he going down. No disrespect. I'm being honest. He going down. He going down, and up, ready to let it go. Y'all know that song? He said, Skull, let's get it. Y'all don't like Kirk. It's not that I don't like Kirk. I like Kirk. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is it's too. I've been having a lot of Mexican food lately. I think Mexican food and Italian food is very, very good. I love Mexican food. I absolutely love Mexican food. It is delicious. I like the real Mexican food. I like going to like a place that they really like cook it, like you see who's cooking it and it tastes authentic. It's just nothing like it. Like I went to Aztec Plaza the other day, a while ago, and it didn't taste the best, man. You got to go to a real Mexican restaurant, bro, to get that real authentic Mexican food. You know what I mean? But I love Mexican food. It goes Mexican food, and I love Italian. I love soul food. But yeah, I think Mexican food right now is my favorite. I love all types of foods, to be honest with you. That's so random. I know that's random, but I had to answer that question. Jacksonville has affordable housing for new fans. Oh snap! No, I'm a Viking fan, brother. I'll never give up on my Vikings. I'll never give up on my Vikings, brother. I like Kirk, but I'm in the minority of Viking fans on that opinion. Hey, listen, I'm done. I'm done with Kirk. Kirk slander isn't. Oh no, it's not slander, bro. Oh man, let me not talk about Kirk. People getting in their feelings. I promise you, I like Kirk. Kirk is a good dude. Kirk is a family man. I think he's a good quarterback, but he's just not our quarterback. And I'm moving on. I'm moving on up from Kirk Cousins. No disrespect. The two most the Steelers are good, but we still have a lot of holes in the offense. Our offensive line is terrible, and it doesn't help. Jalen Warren isn't living up to expectations. Yeah, y'all look good though, man. Y'all still look good when you have a veteran quarterback that even if your offensive line isn't good, he gets the ball out of his hands super quick. So it doesn't even matter. Like it matters, but it doesn't matter because he's getting the ball out of his hands. So you're not going to get pressure. They're not going to be able to pressure him. That's the problem with the Vikings. We couldn't get to him because and I don't be knowing everything, but I just know the basics. Like I know as soon as he snapped the ball, he throwing it. Like snap, up, hike, throw, hike, throw, hike, throw. Like it was crazy. The Steelers are good. I read that. I had no clue Vikes didn't like. No. It wasn't that we don't like Kirk. We just moving on from Kirk. Bro became Hey, listen, I'm a Viking, bro. Salute to everybody in the building. Vikings won't win. Hey, watch the mouth, my brother. Hey, don't ever say that about the Vikings, brother. You got the game messed up today. You got the right Viking fan. Ain't letting that happen. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that, bro. Hey, don't say that about the Vikings, the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Kirk isn't worth his price after he got hurt. You move away. Old and injured isn't star quality. Meech, I'm going to be real. I didn't mind Kirk, but his contract was, yeah. I didn't mind Kirk, but I'm not trying to talk about Kirk. See, this is why when I made a video, people thought I was hating. I was like, yo, we drafted J.J. McCarthy. And remember there was rumors about Kirk Cousins potentially coming back to the Vikings because he was like, oh, well, I didn't come to in other words, not these exact words. He was like, I didn't come to the Falcons for y'all to draft Michael Penix in the first round. And he was just like, wasn't happy, right? Rightfully so. You just got $100 million back, so you shouldn't be that like mad. But I understand he wants to play. And then it's just like he don't like that fire underneath him. So he's like, why are you going to draft a first round talented quarterback under? Like, no, I don't like that. But there was rumors floating around that the Vikings would possibly trade for Kirk Cousins. And I said that would be a disaster because there's a lot of Viking fans that still love Kirk Cousins. And if they saw what JJ did in the first two games, all the JJ supporters like myself, hey, listen, we done. We going to get, listen. People going to want Kirk Cousins to play the rest of the season. It's a wrap. And you know what's crazy? I think KOC will ride with that. I don't see Carson Wentz isn't like he's playing good, but Kirk Cousins, he knows Kirk Cousins. Like he really knows Kirk Cousins. And in my opinion, the best years of Kirk Cousins was with KOC. In my just my opinion. None against what the Commanders were doing with him, but I think the best years where Kirk was with the Vikings. And Mike, and I respect that price tag. Everyone became a little. The Vikings have won so much in the past couple of years with all the adversity and lack of a center call. Yeah, and injuries, testimony to how great the organization. Yeah, right. I like that comment. It's pretty cool. I'll let you know the secret when you go into any team content creators' lives or comment section. You will see them throwing shade at players that we would think are objectively good or superstars. Yeah. Price tag high for a non-playmaker type of guy. Bro became a on one thing I like about the Vikings is they give themselves a chance and don't beat themselves. I like that. Well, you think the Texans will make the playoffs this year? I still think the Texans are going to make the playoffs. They got a hard road though. And the reason why, because I'm a big CJ Stroud guy. I hear that the purple Arnold as well is a good option. Yeah. Don't say that. Don't say Kirk is. Don't say that. If you make another comment like that, I gotta block you, brother. We ain't gonna say that. Sam and Kirk play. Oh man, we gonna be talking about Kirk. I gotta get away from this Kirk conversation. Texas might be done this year, bro. I don't think 3 teams coming out of the South. Let me look at the division real quick. All right, so look. So the Texans. All right, so look. It's still early. AFC South is stacked. The Titans just got their first win. They're 1-4. I'm not really worrying about the Titans all like that. Texans are 2-3. What I said to my homie yesterday, and we're gonna probably say it when we go live tonight. People act as if the season is already done now. Like the season ain't done. We still got a lot of games left, and the Colts could go on a losing streak. The Jaguars could go on a losing streak. You never know. I'm not saying they will, but they could, right? And if they go on a losing streak and the Texans go on a winning streak, they could be right back in this race. You know what I mean? I'm not really sure the details of what's going on with the Texans right now. I don't know if it's their play calling. I don't know if it's injuries. I don't really know. But I'm a CJ Stroud guy and I'm a Danielle Hunter guy. Danielle Hunter is one of my favorite Viking players of all time. He's an edge rusher, and we let him go and we signed Jonathan Grenard, but they're kind of replace him. And Jonathan Grenard's doing actually really good with we're not even paying him close to the amount that Danielle Hunter's getting paid, I don't think. And he's playing pretty darn good, probably even outplaying his contract a little bit. So that was a good move on the Vikings part. But yeah, I think the Texans, they just got to get on a winning streak, man. It's still early. Listen, bro, they got a lot of games left. But yeah, I will admit that the Colts and the Jaguars look really good. I have a little bit more confidence in the Colts, though. I got something about the Colts, man. It's just like they just seem real to me. They just seem real. All right. I'm trying to catch on the comment. I'm just skipping some content. I'm actually about to end this live stream. Let's go Vikings. Big Bad Red. Benny said the Bears. Skull brothers and sisters. Shout out to my guy Purple. He said put in Joe Flacco behind the Bengals offensive line is. I was literally just saying that earlier in the live stream. Like, unless the play calling is like quick plays, like the Bengals deep offensive line, how are you going to hold because Flacco's not a dual threat, bro. He's 40 years old. He's a drop back passer. He's never going to scramble for no first downs. I don't see it. He might be to do a quarterback sneak or whatever. That's about it, bro. If the pressure gets to him, he's going down. You feel me? Respectfully. So they're going to have to figure out how to get that ball out of his hands. And he has the wide receivers to do it. Like, he has the wide receivers to throw the ball to. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, one of the best two tandems in the game. I think it's Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, but that's another story for another day. You know what I'm saying? Mike, you should watch my live on Jay Hurts. I talk about Kirk. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to watch that. You just went live. Hold on. When did you go live? Today? Or was it like a past live? If it's a past live, just send me the link. You send me the link. I'm going to watch that because I know people are not going to like Jalen Hurts. I know it. I know people are not going to like Jalen Hurts, but I'm always going to pick Jalen Hurts over Kirk. No, I don't want to say that. Don't hate on Kirk. I'm not hating on Kirk. I'm not, y'all. I'm not. You want a quarterback to put you in a position to win. Allen hasn't won a championship yet, but he had them in the position to win 3 times. Yes, defense has failed him all times. Yeah, true. That's why when people be trying to say like Dan Marino and other all-time great players never won. Like I was debating with somebody about Adrian Peterson the other day, and they were like, well, or was it Randy Moss? It was one of the two, either Adrian Peterson or Randy Moss. It was like, oh, it was Randy Moss. It was Randy Moss. My bad. It was Randy Moss. It was like, how is Randy Moss better than certain wide receivers if he never won a Super Bowl? And I always say full context. Like, let's talk about everything because some of these so you're telling me wide receivers are better than Randy Moss because they got Super Bowls? What about the bench warmers? There's bench warmers that got Super Bowl rings. So they're better than Randy Moss? Let's go to basketball for a second. Allen Iverson. Does anybody know who Allen Iverson is? One of the greatest point guards of all time, shooting guards of all time. Hey, listen, he never won a championship, but you're going to take away from his greatness? You think there's a lot of players that are better than AI? I'm going to be honest with you. There's not a lot of point guards better than AI throughout the NBA history. You can go down the list. You cannot name 100 players better than AI. You cannot name probably even 50 players better than AI when it comes to the point guard. I'm talking about point guards. Now, I'm not talking about like shooting guard. I'm not talking about like power forwards and centers and all. I'm talking about point guard. Even going to Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley never won a championship. But guess what? That's what you take away from his greatness. Tracy McGrady never won a championship. What you take away from his greatness because he never won? My whole thing is this, man. You have to have full context because maybe the team didn't. It's a team sport. Like Randy Moss never won a Super Bowl, and there's major reasons why. I mean, I would say when he was with I'm gonna skip the Vikings. I'm gonna go right to the Patriots. They just went against the better team twice in the Super Bowl. Eli Manning was just a better quarterback than Tom Brady. But on top of that, I just feel like the defensive line is the kryptonite for any great quarterback. Tom Brady was scared of his own shadow going against that Giants defense. Do people realize how good the Giants defensive line was when he went against Tom Brady? Like certain people just and Randy Moss probably got a Super Bowl with Tom Brady, but couldn't get the ball to him as much. Not enough, I mean. Ravens saying CJ Garner Johnson, the best Mexican food side cars and gas station. You got someone's. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Mexican food, though. That's definitely. He said LeBron James. Hey, I got the beard, but I am not LeBron James. I am not LeBron James. Salute to my guy, LeBron James. That is one of the greatest basketball players of all time, but I am not LeBron James. Go get Shadir. We got JJ McCarthy. What NFL player would you want as a next door neighbor? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. In fact, I don't know about having him as a next door neighbor, but I would like to meet an NFL player. I would love to meet Randy Moss. That's my favorite player of all time. I would like to meet Randy Moss. I would love to meet Chris Carter. I met Dante Culpepper. I would love to meet Chad Greenway. I know that's Jared Allen, Harrison Smith, Winfield. If people don't really know who Chad Greenway is, or they don't really like some Viking fans be like Chad Greenway. I like Chad Greenway. He's one of my favorite linebackers in the game. Honestly, he's my favorite middle linebacker, and that's close because I like Eric Wilson as well. He's definitely Eric Wilson in his prime was really, 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 really good. But I'm a Chad Greenway guy. Like people will be like, "Oh, you're tripping, Mike." Man, that's my opinion, bro. Chad Greenway's my guy, bro. I wish I could meet that man. And Jared Allen, amazing talent. Who was another player I would love to meet in the NFL? That's not a Viking. Let me go not a Viking. I would like to meet LaDainian Tomlinson. He's a retired. He's in the Hall of Fame, I'm pretty sure. Brian Dawkins, one of the best safeties of all time. I would love to meet Tom Brady. Yeah, man. I would love to meet Tom Brady. That'd be pretty cool. Tom Brady. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Let's not talk about the mid or because dudes get. Let's not talk about how mid the Vikings are. Hey, listen, we not mid, bro. Respectfully, bro. And when we beat who your team? Dakota. What's your name? Dakota. Yeah, listen, bro. Who's your team? Because we're gonna beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully speaking. T-Bass, what's going on? T-Bass is in the building. Let's go. Does anyone really think the Eagles are going to lose 3 straight games? Hey, listen, anything's possible because the Eagles look a mess right now. Hey, T-Bass, the Eagles look a mess. It is not even just the play on the field. It's off the field. I'm not sure. When you get a chance, look up some of the things that's being talked about with their best wide receiver, just out of control. Not doing anything crazy, but just some of the things he's saying. It's not, listen, they're not unbeatable. We've seen it twice this year. I'm ready for the smoke. Let's go. I do, T. Oh, let's go. Spiegel said I do. Let's go, baby. He said, what's going on? The only thing the Eagles do well, Bob Sweet said, is tush push. Yes, tush push. That's it. Tush push just needs to be making sure You know what's crazy? How do you stop that tush push, man? Has anybody stopped that tush push yet? Dart is bringing Giants to the Super Bowl. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I can't even hate on your guy. I can't hate on Jaxson Dart. The AFC West needs to move to Canada. Oh man. Oh, you're good, bro. Go for it. Go Niners. Jones and I'm out, bro. Okay, bro. I'll see you. I'll see you. Later. I'll see you later, bro. Be easy, man. And I'll talk to you soon, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate all your support. And I'll be, we'll be live later on today. Appreciate you, my guy, my brother. When JJ coming back? I'm hoping after the bye week, bro. That's what I'm assuming, but I don't know. Oh, you was live at one. Hold on, what? I didn't know, bro. I'm gonna have to see what you was talking about. But I don't even want to talk about no Kirk Cousins, bro. Respectfully speaking, bro. I ain't gonna say her cat. Don't matter. Randy Moss was a beast. Facts, bro. Facts. No bowl needed. Facts, bro. Trent Dilfer, Nick Foles have Super Bowl and Denver doesn't. Someone is high if they think those two combined are better. Is that, bro, Mike? That's why I be trying to tell people. People be making it seem like, oh, well, like people that got Super Bowls, like this one Eagle fan. I'm not making this up, bro. They was like, what they say? This is when the Eagles won their first Super Bowl. I said a wide receiver is better. They said, I forgot what wide receiver it was. They was like, oh, he's better than Justin Jefferson. I said, how? He has a Super Bowl. That's it? That's all you can tell me? He has a Super Bowl? So if you got a Super Bowl, that makes you better than everybody, huh? So he's better than Randy Moss. He's better than Terrell Owens. He's better than Larry Fitzgerald. I can keep going down the list. That a Super Bowl does not make you the best wide receiver if you just won a Super Bowl. You're not statistically, you're not better, and you're just not better. I forgot what wide receiver it was. It was an Eagle fan that said it. I was like, man, you tripping, bro. But at the same time, they're like, oh man, I'm jealous. We should have drafted Justin Jefferson instead of Jalen Reagor. I'm like, make your mind up, bro. What about the Raiders, though? Yeah, the Raiders look kind of hard. It's still early in the season, but they got to get it together fast. I think Moss on that 17-0 team yeah. Moss got to do Moss. I miss Moss. I wish there was another Moss in the NFL. There's only one Moss. Mike Irvin's a beast. Eli wasn't and never will be better than Thomas Brady. No, he played better though, and I will say he just made more plays. I'll say that. Tom Brady could not do that defensive line was just too good, bro. It was just too good. How long do you think Harrison can play? You know what, Cars Glazer? I'm hoping he can play. Listen, I'm a big Harrison Smith guy, right? I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that because I want him to. That's why I want to win a Super Bowl this year, bro. Because I don't know how much longer he has, but I really do like Harrison Smith. You have the exact helmet? Let's go, baby. Let's go to the bowl. I'm at Larry. Oh, Larry Fitz. Oh, yes. Vikings defense is no joke. Facts. Everybody that's in the building, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. I'm about to get off in like 5 more minutes. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It is definitely going down on Mike Sports Vibes. Everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel, whether you're a Viking fan or not. You are welcome to this YouTube channel. I always say that sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. And I also would say that as a big time Minnesota, like I said, we're going live for every game with the scoreboard and everything. And also, I want to say this respectfully, as a big time Minnesota Viking fan, y'all know the slogan over here. As a big time Minnesota Viking fan, and I say this respectfully, don't get in your feelings. We're gonna beat the brakes off your team. It don't matter what team that you rocking with. You welcome to the channel. You welcome to the YouTube family. Now, I mean, anybody's welcome. But I will tell you, the Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off your team. All right. He said LeBron. A lot of people call me LeBron. Yes, just like JJ. Yeah, I'm not. Greenway was my guy, Bob. Greenway was my guy. Dawkins was yes, bro. I'm gonna take it. Yo, yo, that's what he said, right? Yo, Mike, I'm trying to tell you. Falcons fan in the house. What's going on, Falcon fans in the building? Steelers on. What's good? Can I pour a 40? I don't know about all that. Hey, my boy, the tush push is garbage. I'm done with it. Yeah, man. They gonna have to. We got to figure a way to stop it though. Hey, listen, it's kind of like I try to tell people like the Eagles are gonna keep doing the tush push until somebody stops it consistently, bro. Because I look at it like this. You remember? Let's go to Kareem in basketball. I didn't get to watch it because I was too young to watch him, but I watched a lot of highlights. Right? Kareem with the sky hook. Kareem with the sky hook. He did one. That was the one thing he always did, right? Could not stop it. He kept doing it. If you can't stop it, guess what? I'm going to keep doing it. So until you stop it, guess what? You're going to see another sky hook. Until you stop it, you're going to see another tush push. So, I mean, I can't even knock the Eagles because if that's something that works for them and nobody can stop it, hey, listen, if I'm as a Viking fan, let the Vikings find a play that can't be stopped. I'm going to tell them to run that play until it's stopped. Why would I go away from something that's... Listen, we ain't trying to make it easy for our opponent. We ain't trying to make it easy for our opponent. We're trying to beat the brakes off of we're trying to beat the brakes off our opponent. So at the end of the day, if it works and it keeps working, I'm not going to feel bad for them. I'm going to keep on doing it. Why should we feel bad? Like Eagles shouldn't feel bad for no team. If you can't stop the tush push, it is what it is. You're going to have to figure a way. It's just, hey, listen, how about not get them too close to that first down line so they can't do the tush push. That will stop it because they're not going to do a tush push and it's 3rd and 5 and it's 3rd and 6 or 3rd and long. They're not. So you're just gonna have to figure it out. If it's 3rd in inches or 3rd in 2 yards or 3rd in a yard, they might go for that tush push every time. Matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna go for the tush push. So if your defense can hold it down and be like, "Yo, I'm not letting y'all get too close because I know what y'all gonna do with that tush push." Like so, that's just how I look at it. I ain't knocking the Eagles for that. Long time no see. The hope all is. Oh, Zach Snap, what's good, bro? Man, God bless to you, man. Not winning our division. Go, hey, long time. Hold on. Hope all is well, but the Vikings still not. Hey, listen, Zach. Hey, Zach Snap. My brother. Hold on now. Hold on. You my brother. But respectfully, bro. You said Pack, go. Hey, listen. When we go against the Packers this season, respectfully speaking, I don't see them doing any. I don't see them doing anything with us, bro. Respectfully speaking, bro. I don't see them doing anything with us, bro. Respectfully speaking, bro. We beating the brakes off of them. I love the merch. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. I'm representing the Vikings. I'm just a regular dude representing the Vikings, brother. I'm a big-time Minnesota Viking fan. I go live for absolutely every single Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing, man. This is one YouTube family. Everybody's welcome. Sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that. But respectfully speaking, we're going to beat the brakes off your team. But make sure everybody that's in the building, I just want to make sure, I want y'all to just have a good day. And hopefully this live stream made your day. Hopefully you had a good time with the live stream. God bless to everybody. I'm about to get off in a little bit. We got some Eagle fans in the building. What's going on, Vinny? He said, if you look, both guards had a false start. Oh, wow, for real? That's crazy. 1 in 4 times. They got the refs going to have to call it. Just on the Saquon and run the quarterback sneaking with hers. Yeah. Vikings, bro. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go to the bow, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody that's in the building. Do not forget to hit the like button. That's everybody that's in the building, man. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Because like I said, we going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. I put a lot of shorts out, and also people could come on the show. People can honestly come on the show at halftime and tell me how you feel about the first half, about the Viking game, or about another game that you are watching. Yeah, so shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I truly appreciate y'all. And I go live a lot. And like I said, I'm just a regular person talking about my team. That's it. Listen, I'm not talking down on myself. I'm just a regular person though. And I just like to vibe with y'all. And like I said, I'm an introvert, so y'all help me a lot by being in the live stream. I talk to y'all. When I talk to y'all, that helps me out. I'm an introvert. I don't talk to a lot of people. You know what I mean? I don't talk to a lot of people at all. Besides God, my wife, and my kids. He said, you gonna find out? All right, we gonna see, bro. If it's not broke, don't fix fags, bro. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, I don't like you can't be mad at somebody like for doing something that's dominating. Like when the Cowboys, what was it, the 90s, when they won their Super Bowls? Was it early mid 90s when they won their Super Bowls, when they was running the ball and Emmitt Smith was running behind that dominant offensive line? Hey, listen, if you can't stop me, I'm gonna run it down your throat. I'm gonna run it down. I'm gonna run it all day. I'm not gonna stop doing it. Why would I help you out by doing something that I know you can't beat? I'm not gonna help you out. I'm gonna destroy you by doing something that I know you can't stop. That's just how I look at it. But shout out to everybody's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Take it easy. He said, take it easy, Harden. Shout out to you, bro. He was like yeah, because the Eagles are looking a little bit suspect right now, but they still the defending champs. They still got a good team. I'm not looking past them, but I got the Vikings beating the brakes off of them after the bye week for the Vikings. I came on a halftime first game of the season with yeah. And Zach, you always welcome to come on at halftime, brother. You always welcome, bro. Giants beat the Eagles. Yes. Steelers beat y'all. Hey, the Steelers beat us, but we're gonna beat the brakes off the Steelers next time we play them. But Steelers did what they had to do. I got nothing but love for the Steelers. They did their thing, bro. But at the end of the day, we ain't worrying about that. We moving on from that, bro. Skattebo, speed running. Yeah, I think Skattebo is a good running back. He was drafted in the 4th round. That was a steal of the draft. Jaxson Dart got that dog in him. Hey, listen. Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, it's you and me. You know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Let's go. We're going to catch a Super Bowl, bro. We're going to catch a Super Bowl. Let's go to the bowl. Let's go, Vikings, baby. I'm about to be out. Let me read this last comment. I love the twist. Was your... Yeah, I feel you, bro. But yeah, if whatever works for the team to get that first down, that's all that matters is moving the sticks so you can get a dang on a touchdown or a field goal, whatever you got to do to win the game. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. Aaron Jones, I'm not sure if he'll be back, but we will see. Listen, my whole mindset is optimism. I'm optimistic. Everybody's gonna be healthy after the bye week, or almost everybody. We'll see what happens though. But shout out to everybody, but I'm getting off. I just want to. Yeah, they got it. Someone's gonna have to bring it to the ref's attention. He false start. That's the only way, bro. But all right, y'all. Peace out, y'all. Thank you again.